On November 3rd, we have one of the most contentious astrological transits of the year, with Mars in Cancer at 29 degrees, opposing Pluto, now direct, at 29 degrees of Capricorn. This also triggers the July 21st Capricorn full moon. And there is a very intense energy here of violence, war, emotional rage. A lot of energy is opened up that maybe has been bottled or repressed. There is a sense here of extremes as well in this particular opposition. With Mars in Cancer, the energy has been opening up what we really feel. And there can be a lot of inconsistency with Mars in Cancer. So when Mars opposes Pluto, Pluto being very powerful, strong, forceful, it opens up more of an extreme reaction and rage. This energy actually begins November 1st, which is a Friday, and is the strongest throughout the weekend. There will be a sense of the collective being very unsettled, very easily triggered. There can easily be some type of catalyst, some type of development or event that spurs open strong reactions, defensiveness, very, very extreme feelings. You get the point, right? You get what I'm saying here. So when I see this type of opposition, I naturally look to see, are there any trines or sextiles that support smoothing out the intensity a bit. And we do have Neptune in Pisces, 28 degrees, and we have Uranus at 25 degrees of Taurus. So they are within range of this energy. But with Mars, the explosive reaction can be very sudden. And it's an outburst that Mars has been holding since he entered Cancer. And because this opposition is happening at 29 degrees of each sign, the completion degree, the anaretic degree, there is a strong sense of, a very big over-the-top event or development that is unleashed or comes out. Later in the day, Mars enters Leo. And this is where Mars is strengthened, is more determined, has more conviction, and is connected to more of his willpower. When he's in Cancer, especially opposing Pluto, he feels repressed. He feels like, I don't have my true sense of self. So when he moves into Leo, something locks in, which means that whatever occurs during the opposition, Mars becomes even more fixated on his position, on his stance, and does not seek any kind of compromise, if you will. So this Mars moving into Leo on the same day is going to strengthen a sense of self and independence, a sense of my way. And I feel too, like when I look at how this then plays out into next year, we have the Mars retrograde starting December 6th at 6 degrees of Leo. Mars returns to 29 degrees of Cancer, January 7th and 8th, and then again, April 17th and 18th. So whatever begins in November is still being played out and emotionally experienced into April 2025. And then Mars will have oppositions again to Pluto, but this time it'll be Mars in Leo, Pluto in Aquarius. So there is an energy here that will last, I'm going to say a good 6 months. And it could seem like it comes and it goes. It comes in, it goes away, it comes back. It's not settled. And so At a higher level, we are learning how to manage our energies, our emotions, our physical self, our mental self, all of it with greater consciousness and greater intentionality. And that would be a key word here, is intentionality. And even if your own emotions are coming up strongly and you're feeling very triggered or defensive, look at this as part of your own soul cleansing, because Pluto holds the energy field of multiple lifetimes and timelines. And so there could be something coming out now that you're working through that you weren't able to deal with in a previous lifetime. I try to look at this in terms of how these intense energies benefit us. And I feel that what we're doing is we're doing some very deep cleansing of 3D imprints, of matrix energies, of what we were taught and told we had to be as a human. And as we've spiritually grown, as we're on our ascension path, as we're healing and continuing to do the work that Pluto and Capricorn has required, we set ourselves free. And that sense of freedom, unleashing from, I'm getting the visual of chains, unleashing from where you felt caged, unleashing from the matrix in some form, can be really messy. And it can bring up a lot that you didn't know you were holding back. So at an individual level, look at how you're setting yourself free from a traditional role. And I'm saying that because the Capricorn Cancer axis in astrology is associated with traditional roles, especially family roles, parenting roles, and the roles you play in society. And as the energy moves into Leo and Aquarius, we step into more of a unique, creative authenticity that is brand new. So you could be feeling that in yourself, that you're breaking free from one version of yourself that you had to uphold and maintain. And you're moving into this whole new wild card experience that can be chaotic and disruptive. I don't know if this makes sense, but I'm getting the visual of the Hulk, like breaking off that tank top and breaking free. Like that's the rage. That's the energy I'm feeling. So it's going to be really important to take care of yourself, to have ways of settling the nervous system, of working with anything that's coming up within you so that you're handling it responsibly and on your own terms. This could also be removing yourself from situations that are too triggering, too big, too much. So yes, big energies. That first weekend in November, it does come back a few times next year, 2025. And it's just part of this rocky terrain that we're traveling that's showing us a lot, teaching us a lot, but also reminding you, you have skills for this, you have tools for this, you have healing knowledge, you have wisdom, you have insight. Use it. Use it. Now's the time to walk the walk with what you've learned, and especially in a way that supports your own energy as we continue on through these very big cycles of change.